This week, we put on spotlight a long sought-after government initiative that would make better and safer drivers. The Drivers Academy is a brainchild of the Department of Transportation, and we have no less than the chairman of the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, Attorney Martin Delgra, to give us insights into this endeavor. Hello, Chairman Delgra, and welcome once again to Motoring Today.
Hello, Butch, and to all the viewers of Motoring Today.
To begin with, Mr. Chairman, would you kindly tell us briefly the objectives of the DOTR and LTFRB in putting up the Drivers Academy?
The Drivers Academy is actually put up in an institutional framework, meaning in the past, there are a number of initiatives coming from the regional directors of the LTFRB to conduct Drivers Academy training for public utility vehicles in one or two regional offices. However, now we have thought it wise to institutionalize it, meaning we're going to do it all over the country at the same time. The purpose of which is that it is not for first-time drivers, because this is only focused to PUV, meaning public utility drivers. It is to refresh their skills, hone in their competence, and as well as add on more sessions like anger management, having to be more conscious of the terms and conditions of the franchise issued to their employer, who are the operators. And what do I mean? They have to be conscious of the fact na nagmamaneho sila, hawak-hawak nila yung manubela, and they have to be conscious that they are bringing to safety the lives and limbs of their passengers. And also to be mindful of how you're going to bring those passengers safely to their destination. So, ganun ho ang purpose ng Drivers Academy program that we have instituted.
Would you kindly explain to us, sir, how does the Drivers Academy operate? Like, who are allowed to train in the academy? Are they asked to pay? Are there daily sessions, and how long are they? From what period of time? Are there limitations as to the number of drivers to be admitted in a particular session? Can you also describe to us the actual classroom and practical lessons being given by the Driver Academy?
Let's take up the last point. There actually is no practical exam by which they'll have to drive a motor vehicle or a public motor vehicle around. No? It is actually a refresher's course for example, traffic rules and regulations in order to avoid traffic violation. But it is also to add more sessions. As I mentioned earlier, anger management, as well as having to be conscious and to be knowledgeable of the terms and conditions of the Certificate of Public Convenience given to the operator to whom they work with. Now, there is no payment for the training itself or the sessions itself. There are 4 sessions. In fact, we're very happy that the top 3 universities in the country, UP, Ateneo, LaSalle, have given their expertise for free to come up with the respective modules that they have contributed to the entire Drivers Academy program. So we're very appreciative of the 3 universities. Wala hong bayad ito. Ang babayaran lang ho ay yung ID, which I think will not cost more than 50 pesos. The training session itself or the Drivers Academy session itself will only be good for 1 day para hindi naman sila mawalan ng oras sa paghahanap buhay. So there will be 2 sessions in the morning and 2 sessions in the afternoon. That will happen once every year, so that next year there would be another upgraded module for those who have passed the first phase of the Drivers Academy. After you're done with the 4 sessions, the drivers are asked to take a written test of 50 questions. Pag hindi makakapasa, then you'll have to go through the sessions again and take the tests. So, ganun ho yung kabuuan ng programa ng Drivers Academy.
Tell us, Mr. Chairman, may we know when is the actual start of the first batch of drivers in the academy?
We already have started with what we call the trainers training for those who will conduct the Drivers Academy sessions. And we expect that the first session will be rolled out by either end of August or sometime September. And hopefully, we would have all the regional offices conduct Drivers Academy sessions in their respective regional offices before the end of the year.
Tell us, Mr. Chairman, is a graduate from the Drivers Academy automatically given a driver's license?
No, it actually presupposes that when you are going to take these sessions, you are already a driver's license holder. And more particularly, you have to be a professional driver's license holder. Kasi hindi pwede makapagmamaneho ng pampublikong sasakyan not unless you're a professional driver's license holder.
Now, there have been suggestions in the past that drivers cited for specific serious offenses be required to take seminars prior to being allowed to drive again. Are there plans to use the Drivers Academy for this purpose?
Not necessarily. As we have said, itong programa ng LTFRB is only focused on public utility vehicle drivers. So yung mga nakapag-commit ng mga traffic violations, no, and of which the Land Transportation Office has jurisdiction, meron silang programa na yung mga nag-violate have to go through some Drivers Academy retraining or training sessions. Sa kanila ho yun. In fact, meron ding participation yung Land Transportation Office sa pamumuno ni Assistant Secretary Edgar Bante dito sa training academy ng LTFRB. Kasi kailangan namin to work together, no, insofar as the PUV drivers are concerned.
It has been said that one of the flaws of the system in issuing the driver's license to new applicants is that the tests given are either too easy or readily available for a price before they are given. What measures have you taken so that this malpractice would be eliminated in the Drivers Academy?
In the first place, the sessions, the general modules are actually announced, but there won't be anything that will be given to the participants before the sessions. So yun siguro ang mahalaga doon, na kasi pag alam mo na yung mga sessions na yan, baka pwedeng mahanapan na lang ng mga tao na makakakuha ng ang tawag nito, ng resulta sa exams, so that you'll be able to pass. And by the way, the end result of this Drivers Academy program, aside from taking the test and passing it, is also that you'll be given an ID as a public utility vehicle. Andun ho lahat, yung mukha ng driver, yung pangalan, yung signature, yung pangalan ng operator, no? Pati yung mga contact information ng driver, andun na rin ho sa ID. So yung ID ho, may bibigay lang yan pag pumasa ka sa Drivers Academy program ng LTFRB.
Now, would you kindly give a message to the possible or would-be students of the Drivers Academy?
Maganda hong programa ito. In fact, even although the Drivers Academy program was mentioned in the what we call the Omnibus Franchising Guidelines that was recently launched, we already have jumpstart, if I may say, o nasimula na namin even before the launching on June 19, itong pag-prepare nitong Drivers Academy program. And we're very happy that we were able to launch it, and we're going to roll out the first Drivers Academy session before the end of the year. All of this, by the way, is of the realization na we need drivers who would be very conscious of the safety and convenience of their passengers. Why? Because there are about 2 or 3 things that we have to look at here when it comes to safety and convenience. Hindi ho lang yung roadworthiness ng sasakyan. Equally important, yung tao na humahawak ng manubela ng pampublikong sasakyan. Because kung yung tao is not mindful to be safe on the road, magkakadiskrasyahan na naman tayo. And that is what we're trying to avoid.
Thank you, Chairman Delgra.
Thank you, Butch, and happy motoring.
Attorney Martin Delgra, Chairman of the LTFRB, with insights into the government's initiative to make better and safer drivers. Our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.